11 a.m. The room feels smaller tonight, like the walls are closing in. The air feels heavier. My chest feels tighter. And somehow, even breathing feels like work. I keep staring at the ceiling, watching shadows move across the room, thinking about everything I've survived, thinking about everything that almost destroyed me, thinking about the version of me that nearly gave up, the version nobody saw, the version that smiled in public and broke apart in private. Yeah, this song is for that version, the one that's broken but still breathing. I'm broken but still breathing, still carrying wounds nobody sees, still fighting battles in silence, still begging my mind for peace. There were nights I almost disappeared, nights I thought I couldn't survive, but my heart kept beating through the pain, and somehow I'm still alive. Somehow I'm still alive. Somehow I'm still alive. Somehow I'm still alive. Yeah. People see the outside, they see the smile, the conversations, the jokes, the small moments where I seem okay. What they don't see is everything happening underneath. They don't see the panic attacks that hit without warning. They don't see the exhaustion from fighting thoughts all day. They don't see me sitting alone at midnight trying to convince myself that tomorrow is worth seeing. They don't see the tears that never make it online, the breakdowns behind locked doors, the nights I turned music all the way up just so I wouldn't hear my own thoughts, the mornings I woke up disappointed that the pain came with me, the afternoons where I felt numb, the evenings where I felt lost, the nights where I felt everything at once. I spent years blaming myself, years replaying old mistakes, years carrying guilt that wasn't mine to carry, years apologizing for taking up space, years believing everybody else deserved happiness more than I did. And eventually that kind of thinking becomes a prison. You stop dreaming, you stop hoping, you stop believing things can change. You just survive one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, one breath at a time. Yeah, I'm broken but still breathing, still carrying wounds nobody sees, still fighting battles in silence, still begging my mind for peace. There were nights I almost disappeared, nights I thought I couldn't survive, but my heart kept beating through the pain, and somehow I'm still alive. I remember nights when my thoughts became louder than reality. Every mistake felt permanent, every failure felt fatal, every setback felt like proof that I wasn't enough. I remember looking in the mirror and criticizing everything, the way I look, the way I talk, the way I handle life, the way I handle pain. Nothing ever felt good enough. Not my work, not my effort, not my progress, not me. And that's the scary thing about self-hatred. It doesn't arrive screaming, it arrives quietly. It sounds like your own voice, it sounds reasonable, it sounds familiar, until one day you realize you become your own worst enemy and nobody knows. Because from the outside you're still functioning, still showing up, still answering texts, still going to work, still laughing at jokes. Meanwhile inside everything feels like it's collapsing. I carried that weight for years. Some days I still do, some days the darkness feels close enough to touch. Some days it feels very far away, but even then I keep moving. Yeah, not because I'm fearless, not because I'm strong all the time, but because quitting never healed anything. So I keep walking, even when my legs feel heavy, even when my heart feels tired, even when my mind tells me to stop. Yeah, maybe healing isn't becoming someone new. Maybe healing is learning how to love the version of yourself that survived, the version that cried, the version that broke, the version that failed, the version that fell apart, the version that almost gave up. Maybe that version deserves compassion too. Maybe that version deserves forgiveness. Maybe that version deserves peace. Yeah. There are scars inside me nobody will ever see. Moments I'll never talk about, memories I'll never fully explain. Pain I learned to carry alone. Because sometimes life teaches you how to survive before it teaches you how to heal. And survival changes you. It makes you cautious. It makes you tired. It makes you question everything. But it also makes you resilient. It teaches you how much pain a heart can endure. It teaches you that even shattered things can keep moving. It teaches you that strength isn't always loud. Sometimes strength is crying and continuing anyway. Sometimes strength is falling apart, showing up anyway. Sometimes strength is surviving another night you never thought you'd survive. I know what it feels like to sit in darkness for so long that you forget what light looks like. But I also know this: every sunrise starts.
.3:17 a.m. Another night, another conversation with the ceiling. Another battle nobody knows I'm fighting. The room is silent, but my head isn't. My head never is. The clock keeps moving, the world keeps sleeping. And here I am again, wide awake, thinking about every version of myself I had to bury just to make it this far. Thinking about all the nights I secretly hoped tomorrow wouldn't come. Thinking about how exhausting it is to carry a broken heart inside a functioning body. Nobody sees it, nobody hears it, nobody feels it. Because pain like this learns how to hide, and after a while you learn how to hide with it.
If I don't save myself, nobody will. I've been standing at the edge, standing still, trying to heal wounds nobody can see, trying to become who I was meant to be. I've lost so much fighting wars in my head, so many nights wishing these thoughts were dead. But something inside me still refuses to fall. If I don't save myself, nobody will at all. Nobody will at all.
I used to think strength meant never breaking, never crying, never showing weakness, never letting people know you were struggling. So I became an expert at hiding. I hid panic behind jokes, I hid sadness behind smiles, I hid exhaustion behind ambition, I hid loneliness behind independence. And for a while it worked, at least from the outside. People thought I was okay, people thought I was confident, people thought I had everything under control. But they never saw what happened when I got home, when the distractions disappeared, when the noise faded, when there was nothing left except me and my thoughts. That's when everything got loud. The regrets, the insecurities, the memories, the fear, the self-hatred, the voice inside my head that never seemed satisfied. No matter what I achieved, no matter how hard I worked, no matter how much progress I made, that voice always found a reason to tell me I wasn't enough. And after hearing it long enough, I started believing it. I started seeing myself through the eyes of my worst thoughts. Every flaw became bigger, every mistake became proof, every failure became identity. And slowly I forgot how to be kind to myself. If I don't save myself, nobody will. I've been standing at the edge, standing still, trying to heal wounds nobody can see, trying to become who I was meant to be. I've lost so much fighting wars in my head, so many nights wishing these thoughts were dead. But something inside me still refuses to fall. If I don't save myself, nobody will at all. nights I drove for hours with no destination, just roads, streetlights, music and thoughts. Always thoughts. I watched empty highways disappear beneath me and wondered where everybody else found peace, cause I couldn't find mine. Not in success, not in money, not in distractions, not in relationships, not in achievements. The pain followed me everywhere like a shadow attached to my name. I remember sitting in parking lots long after midnight, engine off, head down, trying to convince myself that I could survive another week, another day, another hour, another minute. Sometimes survival felt that small, that fragile, that close to slipping away. And what scared me most was how normal it became, how comfortable I became with suffering, how used to sadness I became, how familiar loneliness felt. I stopped asking, when will things get better, and started asking, how much more can I take? Those were dark years, the kind of years that leave marks, the kind of years that change how you see the world, the kind of years that force you to grow or completely fall apart. Some days I almost fell apart.
Maybe nobody is coming to rescue me. Maybe nobody can fight this battle for me. Maybe healing isn't waiting for someone else to save me. Maybe healing starts the moment I decide my life is worth saving. Maybe that's where hope begins, not in certainty, not in confidence, but in a decision to keep going.
I spent years trying to outrun pain, trying to ignore it, trying to bury it, trying to pretend it wasn't there. But pain buried alive doesn't disappear, it burns, it grows, it returns. Unfortunately, I had to face it. Every scar, every memory, every disappointment, every loss, every part of myself I hated. And that process hurt more than I expected, because healing isn't beautiful, it's uncomfortable, it's lesson. It's crying over things you thought you already moved on from. It's forgiving yourself for things you're still ashamed of. It's learning to speak gently to the person in the mirror. It's choosing compassion when self-hatred feels easier. It's waking up every day and trying again and again and again. Even when progress feels invisible, even when the darkness comes back.
Two 2:47 a.m. Phone on silent. Room dark. TV off. Just me. Me and the thoughts I try to bury under the day. The kind of thoughts that whisper louder when everyone else is sleeping. The kind that make a person ask, how much longer can I keep carrying this weight? I've been pretending to be fine, pretending to be strong. But the truth, tonight, pretending feels impossible. Shadows in my room feel alive. They leaning, patient, waiting to remind me of every mistake, every regret, every scar I can't hide. Yeah, tonight feels like one of those nights again. I swear these walls know every secret I keep. They've witnessed every tear, every silent scream. I smile for the world all day, then breaking the dark when nobody sees. Fighting my own mind feels endless. Pretending I'm okay's exhausted. But if I made it through yesterday, maybe, just maybe, I'll survive the night. I remember being 16, thinking pain had an expiration date. That scar's faded if you smiled enough. Nobody told me some wounds never close, that some nights the darkness doesn't care about your age. Depression sat next to me like an unwelcome roommate. It didn't knock, it just arrived, and I had to learn to share my bed with it. Anxiety became a shadow I couldn't shake. Every heartbeat felt like a warning sign. Every silence felt loud, even in a room
survive, just survive. I swear these walls know every secret I keep. They reverence every tear, every silent scream. I smile for the world all day, then break in the dark when nobody sees. Fighting my own mind, feel endless. Pretending I'm okay is exhausting. But if I made it through yesterday, maybe, just maybe, I'll survive tonight. Some nights, healing feels impossible. Hope feels like a lie I keep telling myself. I stare in the mirror and wonder, who is this person staring back at me? But deep down, beneath the cracks, beneath the bruises, beneath the tears I hide, there's still a heartbeat, a spark that refuses to quit. And maybe that's enough to keep going. I've lost friends I thought would never leave. Lost parts of myself I can't reclaim. Lost nights to insomnia, lost trust to betrayal. Lost moments I can't get back. I've been awake at 4 a.m. watching the ceiling, listening to my heartbeat, wondering if anyone else lies awake with the weight of the world pressing down. Every step outside feels heavy, every conversation feels forced, every laugh feels rented, every smile is borrowed, every breath is a fight. I've screamed into pillars nobody hears, I've cried under blankets like they were shields. I battled my own thoughts and still had to answer the world's questions with a smile I didn't feel. But even broken, even battered, I've survived. Even when my own mind was an enemy, I fought. Even when the night tried to swallow me whole, I stayed. I swear these walls know every secret I keep. They've witnessed every tear, every silent scream. I smile for the world all day, then break in the dark when nobody sees. Fighting my own mind feels endless. Pretending I'm okay is exhausting. But if I made it through yesterday, maybe, just maybe, I'll survive tonight. So maybe I'll survive tonight. 5:12 a.m. now. The room is still cold. The anxiety is still here. The scars are still here. But so am I. And maybe that's enough. Maybe surviving, breathing, and showing up for one more day is enough. The night is ending. And I didn't disappear. I stayed. I survived. Tomorrow, I'll try again. "12:03 a.m. The world is asleep. Even the streetlights seem tired tonight. But my mind, it won't sleep. Every whisper, every memory, every mistake I've ever made decides to have a meeting in my head right now. I thought I could escape the past, but the past, it doesn't knock, it barges in. Tonight, it's just me and the whispers at midnight. Whispers at midnight, they won't let me rest, haunting every corner of my chest. They remind me of everything I've lost, everything I've broken, every bridge I've crossed. I'm tired of running from my own mind, tired of pretending I'm fine. But if I made it through yesterday, maybe I'll survive tonight. Maybe I'll survive tonight. It starts with a thought, A memory I can't silence, a face I shouldn't remember, a voice I can't unhear. I try to sleep, pillows on my head, blankets over my body, and still the whispers find me. They remind me of the fights I lost and the people I let go, of promises I broke to myself and dreams I abandoned quietly. I replay every what if only, every bad choice that felt so small at the time, and now feels like a mountain pressing on my chest. I've sat in my car for hours, just breathing, just wishing for silence, just praying for a pause in a storm that never stops. My own mind becomes a prison, and I am the warden, the inmate, the guard. Some nights I whisper to the dark, please, make it stop. But the dark, it doesn't answer. Some nights I stare at the ceiling, wondering if tomorrow will be easier, if my heart will be lighter, if my mind will finally forgive me. And sometimes, just sometimes, I think I see a glimmer, a tiny spark that says, you've survived worse, you can survive this too. Whispers at midnight, they won't let me rest, haunting every corner of my chest. They remind me of everything I've lost, everything I've broken, every bridge I've crossed. I'm tired of running from my own mind, tired of pretending I'm fine. But if I made it through yesterday, maybe I'll survive tonight. Maybe I'll survive tonight. I remember the nights I felt invisible, like my pain didn't belong in the world, like screaming in the dark was a crime, like sadness was a luxury I wasn't allowed to have. I've cried on kitchen floors, in empty bathrooms, in cars with the windows rolled up, praying nobody would see how fragile I really am. Every thought feels like quicksand, every memory feels like chains, every shadow feels alive, judging, whispering, mocking. I've wondered if I'd wake up tomorrow, or if I'd finally let the whispers win. But here I am, still breathing, still standing, even if barely. And the truth is, surviving isn't glamorous. It's not victory, it's not a movie scene. It's tiny steps that stay in awake. It's opening your eyes in the morning and convincing yourself to try again. Even if the world doesn't notice, even if the pain is invisible, even if the whispers are louder than your hope. Some nights I feel broken beyond repair, but the mind is tricky, it can be cruel, but it can also be resilient. I remind myself, I've been here before, I've fought storms before, I've walked through fire before. The whispers at midnight might scream, but I can whisper back, I am still here, I am still fighting, I am still breathing. Whispers at midnight, they won't let me rest, haunting every corner of my chest. They remind me of everything I've lost, everything I've broken, every bridge I've crossed. I'm tired of running from my own mind, tired of pretending I'm fine. But if I made it through yesterday, maybe I'll survive tonight. Maybe I'll survive tonight. 2:58 a.m. The whispers are quiet for now. I don't know how long it will last. Maybe an hour, maybe a minute, but I'll take it. Because surviving a whisper is still surviving. And tonight, I survived. Tomorrow, I'll listen a little less, I'll speak a little louder, I'll try a little harder. 'Cause even in the night, even in the whispers, I refuse to disappear.